Thanks, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. My name's Katie Knipe. I'm WESST Vice President of Development. I'm going to be helping introduce some speakers tonight, moving things along. Thank you so much for being here to celebrate Agnes. I started with WESST in 2020, and everyone I met was like, you get to work with Agnes? This is the most incredible opportunity. Soak it all in. And so I'm really grateful I've had the past 5 years to do that and work with Agnes. So thank you all for being here to celebrate. I'm going to first introduce Sally Adams. Well, yeah. Sally's going to share a few words.
Hi, Tom. You're not there? Okay. Oh, good evening, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor to see all of you and just feel the love for Agnes in this room. Many of you we saw this morning celebrating Kathy Winograd's building that was dedicated to her at C&M. So for me to have both of you as just dear friends is like, what a day for our community. The women that have achieved so much and given so much of themselves to not only Albuquerque, but to the state of New Mexico. It's an honor for all of us. Thank you so much. So in trying to figure out what I'm going to say in 3 minutes, I guess I just want to talk to you, Agnes, just like right here. Like nobody else is in the room, just you and me at Flying Star having breakfast. Oh, pretend. Okay. Shh. We're just pretending. First, I love you. You're such a good friend. Second, thank you for bringing WESST into my life for the last 20 years. And whatever that looked like, whether it was being on the board, working as a consultant, just loving the staff and the organization and everything that you stand for, thank you for that. It's changed my life. It's made me a better human, and it's given me the opportunity to do the work that I love to do. So thank you. Secondly, I want to talk to you personally about all that you've given. Not just of your time, being here more than 40 hours a week over the last 715 years. Actually, I think it's like 30-something, 33. Seems like 714 years, doesn't it? And what you've accomplished, you've given time, you've given your passion, you've given your creativity and your leadership and your skill sets, and all of it has just been give, 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 give. And look what you've created. Look at this place. And I know so many of you, I know Carol's here, that have helped build this building over the years. So many of the staff and team and donors and organizations that have benefited from WEST's services. You can't even explain how impactful that is. And when you look back, when you step out, are you really going to do this? Okay. When you step out, don't look back with, hi Daniela, don't look back with anything regretful. And I speak from experience, like, oh, I should have done this, or gosh, I could have done that better. Just look back with pride, man. All you have to do is drive by this building once a week and go, wow, I built that. It's pretty awesome. But what I want you to do more than anything is start taking a little bit. And I don't mean it in a, kind of a selfish way, but taking time, taking a breath, taking time to take a nap, taking time to read some books, taking time to sit on the beach, taking friends to lunch. There'll be a whole row of us, by the way. And actually, we'll buy this time, right? Because you're always paying. But more than anything, and I know you're just one of my dearest friends, please just take care of yourself. And with that, I want to say something about taking a bow and patting yourself on the back. And one of the things I learned when I studied and taught martial arts is the most honorable thing you can offer somebody is the top of your head. So thank you. I'm glad you were right there, husband. Thank you all for being here. We are so great. This is the most incredible community. community that anybody could want to live in. We have our challenges, but there's not a heart, a cortisone, anything like what we have in New Mexico. So thank you so much.
All right. Next, I'm pleased to introduce the Honorable Mayor Tim Keller of Albuquerque.
All right, well, good evening, everyone. Agnes, it's so good to see you. We have something special for you here, but just acknowledging, I think first, everyone that is here to thank you. You will, if you haven't already seen behind you, like this is an incredible room. And so I just want to thank you for bringing all of us together for this cause. Not everyone can do that. I mean, you are a legend when it comes to connecting and community building. So just straight up, thank you. So I'll just tell one short story, which is that, I first met Agnes when I moved back in town. It was a long time ago now, it was like 20 years ago. But I just remember being like, who is this force of nature? That was my first thing with like the accent from somewhere. And whether it was, a couple years after that, I was fortunate enough to get in the state Senate, where she was heavily involved raising funding for this facility and other things. But it was also abundantly clear there was sort of one bipartisan gold standard name you could drop. It was Agnes. Like if you said like, oh, Agnes likes this, like everyone just agreed. And so I may or may not have taken advantage of that a few times on some of my pieces of legislation. But there's just so few people, that you can say that about, and it's just such a testament to all your work. And that has been true, no doubt, all of your career, but especially in the last 20 years that I've been grateful to be a part of in one way or another. So we do have a fun thing for you today, which is probably not a surprise. We have a little special executive order on this occasion. So. So what I think I'm going to do is paraphrase a little bit of this, because I think also many of us have probably known Agnes for a long time, but some of us not as long. Some of us newer employees, newer entrepreneurs. And so I do want to take a moment to just reflect a little bit on all your work. And so I'm going to paraphrase this executive order and tell you a little bit more about Agnes. So we all know that she has empowered thousands of New Mexicans to pursue their entrepreneurial dreams by facilitating access to innovative training opportunities, consultation, affordable loans, and incubation, which has led to 2,700 small business startups and 15,000 new jobs. That is incredible. And of course, we know her inspired leadership behind WESST, where we are today, that serves underserved entrepreneurs across our state to the tune of $19 million and 33 years of lending. A round of applause for that, too. Now, also, I know there's many of her past and present team members here. In fact, another favorite thing I like to do from Agnes is try and steal her staff, because she picks great, and I've had a few steals here and there. That's right. And Zoe's one of them. She's floating around here, and but I think it's important to remember that her original staff size was 2 people, and now across 7 offices with 30+ employees, extraordinary growth. And of course, over multiple decades, that's hundreds of people who've had the benefit of working with you and learning from you. Now, we also know that in general, there was the many capital campaigns, but we do have to acknowledge even this very facility, right? We all know fundamentally it's about the services for the clients and for those entrepreneurs and the funding that they get. But part of that in any organization typically involves a building one way or another. And to be able to put that together so that you have a home, a place to actually make all that happen that is your own, that is also a stage in nonprofit development and business development that is absolutely critical. And so you crushed it with this facility. So excellent job with the 10 million plus or whatever you raised for this. It will continue, obviously, to operate long into the future, but it still stands as a testament to your leadership. So what I want to do now today is say that today marks the celebration of Agnes's 33 years of commitment to supporting historically underserved entrepreneurs, and as a result of her service, the New Mexico economy has grown stronger and more diversified, enabling the prosperity of businesses and families across our state. So now today, I therefore, as Mayor of Albuquerque, declare that December 5th, 2024 is Agnes Noonan Entrepreneurial Empowerment Day. So come on up, Agnes. I don't know who's next up. Maybe it should be you if there's jump. Jump over there.
Thank you, Mayor Keller. Thank you, everybody. Next, I'm really excited to introduce Dianne Barrett. Dianne is a WESST client, and so I thought it would be really exciting to hear just a few words from someone who has been impacted by WESST and Agnes. So thank you, Dianne.
Hello, everybody. I had the great opportunity or the great fortune of getting involved with WESSCOR in 1995. I had a dream, a lot of training. The two things I really had was I had a good skill and I had a strong work ethic. What I didn't have is any knowledge of business. And so at that point, I worked with Jennifer Craig out of the Las Cruces office, but excuse me, I'm not used to public speaking. I get very nervous. Okay, so WESSCOR helped me to get my $5,000 microloan. And within the first 5 years, I was able to, I am a restaurant, I'm a baker. I started as a bakery, went to a restaurant, went to a wine bar, and then went to a deli. 4 separate businesses, kept growing. So I was kind of the troubled child. I kept requiring more. But in the first 5 years, I got recipe requests from Bon Appetit. I got serious awards, won Phoenix Award from Metropolitan Life, which was Achievement Against the Odds. I was on the front page of the New York Times business section with my chocolate cake, which, by the way, I brought one for Agnes tonight. And then through the years, it's just been one thing after another. And, you know, like I said, I had been involved down south with Jennifer Craig, but then Jennifer retired, and like I said, I'm like a troubled stepchild. And Agnes took me on, kind of. I mean, I've always been, but I've rarely made any business decisions or anything else without consulting WESSCOR, because at least I was smart enough to know that I wasn't very savvy with business. And so WESSCOR has held my hand all along through everything. And, you know, I now own the building downtown, Silver City. You know, I've done very, very well. COVID kind of took me out, and then I had an auto accident a couple of years ago that I had to have my right hand rebuilt and stuff, but we are going to try to, the bakery is open still, we're still catering. We're going to try to get the restaurant open again, but I do own that fee simple now. None of this would have happened without WESSCOR, and WESSCOR wouldn't have happened without Agnes. I also feel really, really fortunate that Agnes and I think, have really become friends now. So you guys might miss her, but I still have her.
Thank you, Dianne. Thank you for bringing us cake as well. Everyone enjoyed that. So next we're going to roll a video with maybe some familiar faces, so please enjoy.
Agnes, congratulations on your decision to retire and enjoy life on a different level. We are excited for whatever your next will be. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your circle, and may you receive 100-fold return for all the seeds you have planted both professionally and personally in the lives of so many.
Agnes, you have been instrumental in the growth in the life of WESST. We thank you so much for all that you've done for WESST. You will be missed.
Thank you, Agnes, for everything you've done to help the mission of WESST over the last 30 years.
Hey, Agnes, congratulations on your retirement, and thank you so much for everything you've done for us here at WESST.
Hi, Agnes. As you retire after 30 incredible years here at WESST, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for your leadership and dedication. You've shaped the organization, and your impact on the community is immeasurable.
Agnes, thank you for your unwavering dedication to WEST, for creating opportunities for me to succeed, and for uplifting me when I was so new here. I am so grateful that I joined WEST. I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to work under your guidance and leadership. I am wishing you the best in this very well-deserved retirement. Thank you for everything.
Hi, Agnes. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for paving the way, and I wish you a very happy and blessed retirement.
Hi, Agnes. Thank you for the support and opportunities you've given us. It's more than we could have asked for. I wish you the best in this next chapter.
Agnes, you have given so much to so many people for quite a few years now. Now you get to do what you need to do for Agnes. Happy retirement.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for WEST over the last 33 years. I hope you know how many people you have impacted and what a difference this organization makes for our small business community. Working with WEST has had a profound impact on my life. Thank you for paving the way, and congratulations on your much-deserved retirement.
Hi, Agnes. Congratulations again on your retirement. As you know, I'm so excited for you. We've had a 15-year journey together, and it has been a lot of fun. I hope that you enjoy every single minute of what you deserve. Have a wonderful time, and I hope Mexico is your first stop.
Hi, Agnes. I'm wishing you the best retirement ever. Enjoy yourself on the beach, and thank you very much for all your hard work here at WEST. Take care and God bless.
You have taken care of so many people, and now it's time to take care of you. Thank you for everything, both professionally and personally.
There's literally thousands of people out there that Agnes Noonan has helped improve their lives. Now that's a legacy. So I tell you what, Agnes, for the next 30 years, if you need anything at all, me and thousands of other people are there for you. We got your back. Just let us know. If you don't need anything, let's just do coffee.
Congratulations, Mom. I can't wait to see what you do in retirement, and I'm so proud of you and all of your accomplishments, and so grateful to call you my mother. I've learned so much from you about work ethic and just being an amazing person, so thank you and congrats.
You know, there's a saying in the Pueblo language in Isleta, Agnes kunahlimivan, lede aiti harkiam. What that means is, Agnes, you've done your part. You've left your mark to WEST, and with that, we thank you. Wishing you all the best, Agnes, and whatever you want in 2025, I want for you.
First, I want to congratulate you on the retirement. I want to say thank you for everything you have done for the community. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to become part of the WEST team. You have been a great role model. You have inspired me through your leadership and compassion.
I'm so sorry I didn't get to work with you but for 1 year, but I appreciate having had that opportunity. And I really do wish you the most fulfilling retirement, however you would define that.
Agnes, thank you for all of your support. It's been fantastic knowing you. Please promise to stay in touch, even when you're in Mexico sitting on the beach sipping Mai Tais. I look forward to hearing from you. Happy retirement.
I wish you the best, Agnes. We're always going to be here. If you ever need anything, we're always here for you, okay? This is your family. This is your home.
It's hard to put into words what the last 7 or so years have meant to me. I hope you take some time to really appreciate all that you've given the rest of us in these years of your leadership at WEST.
Miss Agnes, you are awesome and wonderful, but it's been an honor and a pleasure to share the time I have with you. You are a rock, you are a foundation, and you are the glue that binds, and you will always be loved.
I know we haven't worked together for very long, but it's very easy to see the huge impact that you've had on so many people. And I would know because I see the data every day and can back that up.
I really am excited for you. I know that you're going to leave a legacy here at WESST, the entrepreneurs you've helped. It's our company, me personally. You're just fabulous, and we really appreciate you.
Hi, Agnes. Congratulations on your retirement. We're all so proud of you. You've done so much for New Mexico. And so from this Mondragon and from the Mondragon in Ohio, we are wishing you all the best.
Agnes, you made it to retirement!
Congrats! We really, really appreciate everything you've done.
Agnes, without your leadership at WESST and all you've done in the business, 2 of my businesses now for over 10 years, you've been amazing and so helpful.
Agnes, thank you so much for everything. Enjoy everything that you deserve.
Thank you for everything that you've done for me and my business.
Thank you so much for being so inspiring and for being a role model for many.
I want to start by congratulating you on this new chapter in your life. The dedication that you have put into empowering women is something that we all look up to. You do leave a legacy here with us, and it will continue to grow.
Thank you, Agnes, for everything that you've done for me personally and for WESST as an organization. It's been a great ride.
It's with bittersweet sadness that I say goodbye to you at WESST, but it's also excitement that we'll be able to bring in some renewed vigor to the organization. And it's a time when you get to leave that burden behind and start the next chapter of your life. And I'm really excited for you.
What I want to say to you, Agnes, is congrats on this very well-deserved retirement. I am totally jealous. As you know, I am flunking retirement. So as you go down the retirement path, once again, I'm going to rely on you for consulting services to help me be a better retiree.
Oh, Agnes, WESST would not exist without you, Agnes. You were a gift to this organization, and I just want to say thank you for that.
Agnes, thank you so much for your leadership here at WESST. I know your mentorship has meant a lot to me the 3 years that I've been here, and I'm looking forward to continuing your legacy in the studio. Have a great retirement, and don't be a stranger.
Agnes, I want to start by thanking you on behalf of the community of New Mexico for all of the work that you've done for entrepreneurs everywhere to create justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. And you've made me a better man, a better father, and a better leader. Thank you.
That was amazing. Thank you, Tom. If you ever need video services, Tom is your person. So next, I'm really excited to introduce Beverly and Perry Bendicksen. They're part of a rare club where both of them, husband and wife, have been the chair of the WESST board. I think there's only like 2 other couples that have had that unique honor. So they're going to come share a few words.
I have known Agnes for more than 20 years, serving as a board member while we were planning and then opening this incubator in 2009 and board chair in 2011.
When Beverly termed out on the WESST board, she said to me, "You would really enjoy that board." Hint, hint. And I can take a hint. So I joined and spent 6 years on the board, 2 of them, take that, as chair. Mm-hmm. And those 16 years combined do not even equal half of Agnes's service, but it was plenty of time for us to be inspired by her.
Given Agnes's huge contributions to WESST, several of us, mostly all former board members, got together recently and concluded that a fitting tribute to Agnes's vision and service all these years was the establishment of the Agnes Noonan Visionary Fund. This fund will be used to support WEST consulting, training, lending, and incubation programs serving historically underserved entrepreneurs across the state. We set a very ambitious short-term goal of $200,000, and to date, I am pleased to report that we have pledges and contributions of $150,000.
Beverly mentioned short-term, and we are not talking here about a campaign that has gone on for a year or several months, but a couple of weeks. And that is a testament to the love and respect this community has for Agnes. I'd like to ask those of you who have already made a pledge or a contribution to the Agnes Noonan Visionary Fund, please raise your hands so we can recognize you. For the rest of you, please join us. Please join us in honoring Agnes's career and helping to bring her vision to fruition. We will hope to smash that goal with your help. It's an investment that will bring huge dividends for WESST, for our community, and for our state. I know that you'll be very generous. Katie will be up in a few minutes to talk about how to give, until it hurts. But in the meantime, would you like to hear from Agnes? I'm sorry. In my old age, my hearing is really not that what it used to be. Would you like to hear from Agnes? Well, then we give you Agnes Noonan.
First of all, thank you for being here. I haven't seen some of you for quite some time, so I've just been transported back this evening throughout the entire history of WESST. So I really appreciate your being here. And I want to thank Sally, Perry, and Beverly, and the mayor. Is the mayor still here? How special. I still remember that first time we met. I think it was in a coffee shop along Central or something. And you were picking my brain about the economy of New Mexico. And look how far you've come. So thank you for your service, and thank you for being here. Thanks to everyone who was also in the video. It's very special. I had some family members who wanted to be here, but when I told them it was going to be recorded, they said, great. Anyway, just a few remarks. I made notes because, as you might imagine, this is a pretty emotional night for me. So we all know that it takes a village to raise a child. And over the years, I've felt very, very strongly that it takes a community to help a nonprofit thrive and deliver impact. So over the last several months, I've been taking a trip down memory lane and remembering with incredible gratitude all the staff, board members, donors, and community partners who have helped WESST thrive. And I particularly want to thank and acknowledge the founders of WESST. Joellen Murphy, who could not be here tonight, but Carol Radosevich is with us. Where are you, Carol? Joellen, Carol, and Jessica Glicken had the foresight back in the late 80s to found an organization that provided access and opportunity to tens of thousands of New Mexicans over the years. So thank you very much and you didn't know at the time, right? What'd you tell me once? You thought it was going to fold after 12 months or something like that? Tonight, my heart is filled with lots of gratitude. I appreciate all the great comments that have been made, but none of this and all that WESST has accomplished and all the lives that have been touched would never have happened without all of you. It truly does take a community to help a nonprofit thrive. And I just want to thank you. Each and every one of you that's here has played a part. And in fact, I don't think I've gotten a hug from everybody yet. So after the remarks, just make sure if you haven't hugged me, then you need to come up and do that. My hope is that you will continue to be a part of WEST's future for many years to come. I feel stronger than ever that our mission of helping any New Mexican who wants to start and grow their own business is more critical today than it's ever been. So thank you for that. Frequently I've been asked, maybe more so in the last few years, why I've stayed so long at WEST. What drew me to WEST is what kept me here all these years. And it's the incredible small business clients that we serve. You heard from one of them this evening, and the incredible Dianne Barrett, and I'm just going to brag on you for a second, because what she didn't mention, that yes, WEST did help her get her start, but for over 30 years, she's been employing 40 plus people in Silver City, New Mexico. And if you know anything about Silver City, given its mining history, I mean, up and down economy. And I actually, Dianne traveled with me to Washington. When was that? I don't know, 20, 25 years ago, to advocate for the Women's Business Center program, which is the only federal program that helps support women business owners around the country. And here she was, walking through the halls of Congress, and we made an impact because the legislation we were advocating for at that time did pass. So thanks to people like Pete Domenici and Jeff Bingaman. I don't know if she's here. Is Myra here? Where's Myra? Myra got us. Myra, Slate Street is catering tonight, so if you've had food, you know how incredible it is. I think Myra and I have known each other for, I don't know, 20 years. Everything's 20 years now. But she's another great example right here in Albuquerque for starting Slate Street and then opening up one of my favorites over across from the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center. And thank you very much for that. Just an incredible story. She's another just extremely smart, intelligent business person, but who's given back to the community. So thank you, Myra. And I wish I could, pardon me? Well, it takes a village. So the clients that WEST serves is really the essence of this organization. And they're hardworking, they're resilient, and as we all know, make up the bulk of our economy in this state, at least in terms of jobs. And this is what's helped our community thrive. Long live small business in New Mexico, is what I say. You know, I'd like to thank each one of you individually, because that's how special each and every one are you to me, and you know this. And some people I've known almost the entire journey, like Ann Noakes, who was serving as WEST on the WEST board, I believe, back in 1992. for many, many years. And Ann, you, of course, are a great example of service to the community, having served on so many nonprofit boards. And the list goes on. Again, I wish I could name you all and thank you all by name, but then you'd never get home. But I do want to thank two people in particular. One is a very dear friend, Kathy Helm, who I think gets the prize for traveling the farthest to attend this event, flew in from DC last night. Kathy and I first met when we did an internship with state government in Kentucky back in the 70s. And then we both went to grad school at GW together. And through that period, roomed together a couple of times. And as I told her in the car on the way home over here that, you know, the two of us have more dirt on one another than anybody else we know. Kathy, thank you for being here. And finally, I appreciate all the accolades about what I've done, but I have not done it alone. And I could not have done it without the support of my two incredible children. Luna, who could not be here this evening, but my beautiful, talented, incredible third-year med school student, Daniela, who has just been a rock. I'm so proud of you, honey. I am just incredibly proud. And I want to thank them for their support because many times I've felt a little guilty about working so much and what I was missing. So I apologize for... But you turned out pretty good. So again, just so much gratitude and so much love. Thank you for helping WESST be the organization it is today. We wouldn't be here without you. By the way, one of the other things, we keep talking about this building, my journey through files took me through that whole history of WESST, including the, 8-year process of first conceiving the building and then doing the planning and raising the money, and lo and behold, here we are. So it's been an incredible, incredible opportunity, and I am more than grateful, and it's been a privilege to serve this organization and to serve this community. So thank you very much. I forgot, because I didn't make a card for that. It is now my honor. First of all, I want to say a word about this year's board of directors. If you've served on a board and ever been through a transition like this, and a search process, et cetera, it has its challenges. And I just want to thank the entire board for every and all efforts that were made this year and continue to be made. And I want to particularly thank Cheryl Hardt, the chair of our board, who I cannot tell you how many times I have said this year, thank God Cheryl was our chair this year. Not that all the rest of you weren't great chairs. But Cheryl, I just want to thank you because you've been a real champion, not only for WESST, but been so supportive of me throughout this year, and thank you. And I think Cheryl's got a little announcement she wants to make.
Well, I have to tell you, she did tell you who I am, but she is a very hard act to follow, so no pressure. As chair, it's been my honor, and as Agnes said, our board this year has done amazing work, okay? And I'm very, very grateful for all of their work. And it is my great honor to introduce the incoming president of WESST, Lindsay Kay. Some of you may know Lindsay, and it sounds like you do, as the founder and executive director of Paws and Stripes, which she served for 14 years. This May, WESST hired her as VP of Client Services, and she's currently overseeing all the client activities for WESST throughout the state of New Mexico and doing a wonderful job. You know, the one thing you know about Agnes when you meet her, she is, Mayor Keller, a force of nature, okay? But what happens, it's a ripple effect. And that passion about WEST's mission is basically comes to all of us. And it was very, you know, it is evident that Lindsay is passionate about WEST's mission of investing in women, people of color, and marginalized individuals to grow and start their own business. It's the economic engine of New Mexico, and you heard what has been accomplished. I do believe with Lindsay, we're going to take it to the next level. We'll be issuing a press release next week, but because we have so many donors, so many board members, and so many community partners here, we wanted you to be the first to know, okay? And on behalf, I hope you join me, you already started, but make certain to congratulate her. She did an amazing job as we went through the process. The search committee, amazing. I'm never gonna stop thanking the people that were on the search committee because they did a great job as well. On behalf of the board of directors, we are looking forward to working with Lindsay and Agnes to ensure the transition to new leadership is as smooth and seamless as possible. So with that, I thank you, and please congratulate Lindsay. And with that, Katie has a few words, and I thank you again for your time.
Thanks, everyone. I'll be really fast. I just wanted to invite all of you to consider making a gift to support the Agnes Noonan Visionary Fund. I can't thank all of you enough who have supported already. We have Vic and Mary Jury, the J.F. Maddox Foundation, Kara Gordon Potter, Dave Bayland, Beverly and Perry Bendicksen, Angela Anderson and David Hughes, Julian and John Brown, Deborah Ramirez, Molly Bell, Joanne and Scott McKenzie, Susan and Don Maddox, Mary Wiederholt, Elizabeth and Lee Albright, Frank Fine and Leslie Richards, Terry Gyrone Gordon, Pam Heard Knipe, Pam Heard Neef, Ronald Knife, Sharon Ramirez, and Sridhar Yarlagada. So thank you all for supporting the Agnes Noonan Visionary Fund. If you'd like to make a gift, we'll be at this table in the back. You can make a pledge or a one-time gift. We're so grateful for all of your support to help us through the next generation of WEST, next 30 years. So thank you for being here. Agnes has one more thing. You do it.
I would kick myself if I didn't thank first you, Katie. Katie. Thank you. I know you have, by the way, this is the first WEST event I haven't had to do anything. It's been wonderful. But thank you, Katie, June, Tom. Thank you for all your work. And thanks to the entire WEST staff. You've been fabulous with also supporting the event, but particular thanks to you, Katie. All right, time to eat, drink, and be merry.